Hey, what up, y'all? This is your boy Ken. You're watching The View from the Game. Thank you for tuning in. If you're on Instagram, you watch me live. I am the actual man behind the Instagram. Yes, I do answer my DMs. When you DMing me. Hey, but check this out, man. While I got your attention, make sure you go get my book, The 48 Laws of Game. That's right, The 48 Laws of Game. You can get it at audible.com. All you got to do is type my name, Pimpin Ken. When you get to audible.com, and this book, as well as my other book, The Art of Human Chess. This is the book everybody's talking about. This is the book that your daddy should have taught you about. Everything that your daddy didn't teach you the game, it's in this book right here. In The Art of Human Chess, the study guide to win, teach you how to maneuver, teach you how to finesse, teach you how to play chess, teach you how to outsmart your enemy. You got to get my books, classics. Hey, man, also, man, make sure you subscribe, like, and make sure you let everybody know through notification where to come and get this joint at by sharing. And also, I am also the proprietor and the owner of HHF Mag, HHF Clothing, HHF Awards, and HHF Radio. Hey, man, stay tuned, man, and go to thehiphopfraternity.com and check us out. And every Monday, we at the Ice Bar. That's right, 5456 Fayetteville Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Every artist get in free. Every A&R get in free. Every executive get in free. Everybody is free. Artists get to perform for free, and you get to park for free. The only free game in town. And I don't want to use the word, the D word, but for the D boys, we ain't going to actually use the word. They go and they meet guys out there that's hustling, right? When they meet these guys hustling, the first thing they do is they say, man, I can move an O, I can move two O's, I can move a half, I can move a quarter, I can move a K, a key. I can move all of this, right? And these guys give them credit. And they say, here, I'm going to front you this. I try to tell brothers, the reason why Europeans, or our European counterparts, our brothers, in the European community, our white brothers, the reason why they're so successful, they have all these successful businesses in these homes, because they do the same thing that the brother in the street, they got to work, the weight. They're fronting the money. And what this guy did, instead of selling drugs, or I said I'm going to say the word, make sure you edit it out, instead of doing the hustling, right, what he did was he came to us, we fixed his credit, my son fixed his credit, and he was able to take these houses and flip them and sell them to the people that he know, and he brought them, he paid the little $1,000 to my son to fix all their credit and got their credit up, and then he sold all the property. It was like ingenious,
That's how it's supposed to work. And
so it's better than selling.
It's free enterprise,
right?
But it's the same thing. So for people that got dirty money right now, there's many ways you can clean dirty money, right? Go open up some LLCs. Like you got 100 banks, 200 banks. Like go open up some LLCs. Open up 10 LLCs. Fund each one 20 bands each. You just really put $200,000 away, right? Make it now so these are legitimate companies. They can be whatever you want them to be. A consulting company, laundromat. Like there's different things, pizza, there's different things you can do. Now we're in the era of content. Make one a media company, right? And now you can invoice, the companies can invoice each other for different services. And now you just wash the money. And then now use that money, go put it into properties, real estate, assets. Go get some short-term rentals. Go do stuff that does not jeopardize you and your freedom. And then you're away, then you leave somebody else to take care of your family.
That's interesting. So when you think about investments, right, I'm just going to kind of equate the personal credit and the business credit to investment. So when a person go and they get a loan, or they get money from a company, like if I had a business, right, and I borrowed $1 million, my business immediately get a 10x. It goes to the value of 10 million. That's how they evaluate companies, by 10x, the 10 times the value of the company. So you have some companies that's worth $10 million because it was $1 million invested into their company. So on the credit side, say for example, if you go get a loan from the bank and you take that money that you was just talking about and you put it in your company, do that 10x still, can they make that evaluation based on that money because it was generated
You know.
Well, as it pertains to the evaluation, that I'm not sure of. So I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. If y'all want a part two, y'all need to come in part two. I'll be able to give you that answer.
Yeah.
But what I do know on the personal side, you can do what we call credit card stacking. And credit card stacking now is when you're able to run a certain sequence and you can get approved simultaneously for a certain line of credit. See, credit has different parts to it. The part of credit that I mastered is the consumer law part. So I'm an expert in getting stuff deleted because that's what I focus on. I focus on getting anything deleted using consumer law and being able to now show you how to build your profile back so you can go get funded.
Now let me tell people how I met you. I met you at the Ugly Money Trigger Alert. And you have a very interesting perspective when it comes to females. So when you was talking to the young ladies, you said that no man of value would be interested in a woman who's not willing to create generational wealth and not willing to have kids and does not understand a certain level of perspective. Can you break that down, to my audience?
All right. So I'm not gonna say every man because some people they like what they like, right? But most men, most high value men, most men that have worked, bootstrap their businesses, their companies, build an empire. We're not looking to give that empire to the government. We're not. Because when your eyes closed and you have no heirs or no siblings or anything like that to pass on the wealth to, the government so you worked all your life, all those sacrifices to go and settle with a female that wants to give you no kids. Your genes are not being passed on. No, bro, no. Mm-mm. I ain't worked this hard to give the government. I did not. I did not. My shit's not going to probate. It's not. This is for the next 5-6 generations of the Levante.
Yeah.
The poverty line starts here. See, I didn't grow up in a rich family, but best believe a rich and wealthy family is coming from me.
Right.
Why should my kids that didn't ask to be here, all because I wanted to have the best 5 seconds of my life, right? And I decided that I'm going to not pull out and I'm going to shoot all the club up. Then I finally hit. Then they start developing. I brought them here. So why should I be okay with a mediocre life when I have the ability to change that whole lineage?
Well, let me ask you another credit-related question. So, having all that knowledge and wisdom on credit, what was the highest purchase? And when was something that you went, did you ever go get a car with no credit down? You ever go get some jewelry or some clothes?
I've gotten a few cars.
Yeah. So, how did that work?
So it moved from me needing a co-signer to getting like 3 cars, no money out of pocket, no down payment, no nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Was the Capital One?
Huh?
Capital One gave you the car loan?
One of the car that I have.
Because that happened to me too. So I think I was pretty high, and they gave me. I think it's like what they call it when they give you
pre-approval.
Yeah, pre-approval. They gave me a pre-approval for like 100 and something thousand, and I believe. It's my first time. So what I did, I tried it. So I got a car for about 70,000, and they put all kind of taxes on it. And I went back, and they said you've been pre-approved again for some 70,000.
Let me give you a little secret now. Those fees.
I just want to say I was mad because I didn't do the whole 20.
Those fees that they gave you, you see, those fees should have been covered in your finance charge. You should have never have paid those fees because your finance charge, 15 U.S.C. 1605, that describe what the finance charge is the sum of all charges, which also includes all fees that the dealership has. So you should have never paid that out of pocket. And it depends now on the statute of limitation. How long ago was that?
Long time ago.
Right? So now it's about the things that you don't know, and the people that do know will always use it against you because they
And
know people don't
what's
know.
the statute again?
It's called the finance charge, 15 USC 1605, 1605. It talks about the finance charge and what's included. Gap insurance is also included. You should, like, people don't know that when you buy a car and you finance a car, as long as there's a finance charge, you're supposed to get gap insurance. But if you don't ask for it, they're not going to give it to you. They'll sell it to you, but that's a part of the deal.
So that's illegal to sell it to.
Huh? Yeah, if there's a finance charge, it's already covered in your finance charge.
Whoa. A lot of people gonna get some game from this. That's deep. That's
Mhm.
deep. That's deep.
So it's about awareness. Dude, in New York, remember I told you I got my first car?
Mhm.
All right.
Your cousin vouched for you?
Yeah, Kevin, right? My friend Kevin vouched for me, become a co-signer. They charged me 18.9% interest rate. New York State usury law caps any interest rate at 16%. What they did was criminal. I didn't know. The maximum interest you can charge in New York is 16%.
So a lot of times people be committing crimes you don't even know.
And they don't even know. And these corporations know it. Well, because they know 99% of the population don't even know what state usury law is. They don't care. And the one or two persons that know, they have more than enough money to pay them from everybody else that they just robbed.
My brother, this been a treat, man. I've learned so much in the last hour or so, man. But before we go, man, we want you to tell the people they can find you and where they can purchase, your events and your parties and your websites, whatever you have for sale or wherever you want to.
Absolutely.